7 world titles, 91 victories, and a decade of silence. Michael Schumacher, Formula One's greatest legend, vanished from public view after a tragic accident. What really happened that day in the Alps? Why the secrecy? And the question on every fan's mind, what's next for the Red Baron? So, let's find out. Michael Schumacher's journey to Formula One stardom began in the small town of Herth, Germany. Born to working-class parents, young Michael's passion for racing was evident from an early age. His father, Rolf, modified a pedal kart by adding a small motorcycle engine, giving 4-year-old Michael his first taste of speed. From those humble beginnings, Schumacher's talent quickly became apparent. He dominated local and national karting championships, catching the eye of talent scouts and racing teams. In 1991, at 22, Schumacher got his big break in Formula One, making his debut with the Jordan team at the Belgian Grand Prix. Schumacher qualified 7th in his very first race, immediately showcasing the raw talent that would define his career. His performance was so impressive, he was quickly snapped up by Benetton, where he would win his first 2 championships in 1994 and 1995. However, his move to Ferrari in 1996 would cement his place in F1 history. At the time, the iconic Italian team was struggling, having not won a driver's championship since 1979. Schumacher's arrival marked the beginning of an era of dominance that would redefine the sport. From 2000 to 2004, Schumacher and Ferrari were unstoppable. 5 consecutive world championships, numerous records were broken, and a level of performance that seemed almost superhuman. Schumacher wasn't just winning races, but rewriting the rulebook on what was possible in a Formula One car. His driving style was a perfect blend of aggression and precision. Schumacher had an uncanny ability to push his car to the absolute limit, lap after lap, without making mistakes. He was known for his incredible fitness, often outlasting his competitors in grueling races. But Schumacher wasn't just about raw speed. He was a master strategist, often making split-second decisions that would turn races in his favor. His ability to read a race, manage his tires, and execute complex pit strategies set him apart from his rivals. By the time he initially retired in 2006, Schumacher had amassed a staggering 7 world championships, 91 race victories, 68 pole positions, and 77 fastest laps. He had not just broken records, he had set new standards that many thought would never be surpassed. Despite his initial retirement, the lure of competition proved too strong for Schumacher. In 2010, he made a surprising return to Formula One with the Mercedes team. While he didn't achieve the same level of success as in his Ferrari days, Schumacher's comeback demonstrated his enduring passion for the sport. His final race came at the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix, where he finished 7th. As he stepped out of the car for the last time, few could have imagined the turn his life would take just over a year later. December 29, 2013, a date etched in the minds of F1 fans worldwide. On a bright, beautiful morning in Maribel, France, Michael Schumacher and his son Mick were skiing down the popular Combe des Cilieux route in the French Alps. Schumacher, known for his skills on the track, was also an accomplished skier. But on this day, a decision to go off the designated ski trail would change everything. At around 11 a.m., Schumacher noticed a friend's daughter in trouble and left the marked trail to help her. Just 2 minutes later, at 11:02 a.m., he ventured about 20 meters into deep snow and encountered exposed rocks. The impact was devastating. Schumacher's head struck another rock, and despite wearing a helmet, the force was strong enough to shatter it. The right side of his head took the brunt of the impact, leaving the German racing legend bleeding profusely and in critical condition. The rescue. By 11:15 a.m., a helicopter rescue team had arrived on the scene. Every second counted as they worked to stabilize Schumacher and prepare him for transport. In the following days and weeks, a series of medical procedures were performed to stabilize Schumacher's condition. He was placed in a medically induced coma to reduce swelling in his brain, a standard procedure for several head injuries. A second surgery was performed to remove blood clots, but doctors warned that some clots were too deeply embedded to be safely removed. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the world anxiously awaited updates on Schumacher's condition. His wife, Karina, maintained a constant vigil at his bedside while managing the intense media scrutiny that surrounded the family. The Schumacher's family spokesperson, Sabine Kem, became a familiar face, providing carefully worded updates that balanced the public's desire for information with the family's need for privacy. On June 16, 2014, nearly 6 months after the accident, came news that many had been hoping for. Michael Schumacher had emerged from his coma. He was transferred from Grenoble to the University Hospital in Lucerne in Switzerland, closer to the family's home. While this undoubtedly a positive development, medical experts cautioned that the road to recovery would be long and uncertain. In September 2014, Schumacher finally returned home to continue his rehabilitation. The family converted part of their mansion in Gland, Switzerland into a state-of-the-art medical facility, complete with teams of doctors, nurses, and therapists dedicated to Schumacher's care. In rare moments, we've been given small glimpses into Schumacher's current situation. Jean Todt, former Ferrari team principal and a close family friend, has been one of the few who are permitted to visit regularly. In various interviews, Todt has mentioned watching F1 races with Schumacher, though he's been careful not to divulge specific details about Michael's condition. Michael's wife, Corinne Schumacher, offered perhaps the most poignant update in the 2021 Netflix documentary, Schumacher. She said, "Michael is here. Different, but he's here, which gives us strength." Her words paint a picture of a family adjusting to a new reality, cherishing the presence of their loved ones while acknowledging the profound changes in their lives. While Michael Schumacher's condition remains private, his legacy in Formula One continues to thrive. His son Mick Schumacher followed in his father's footsteps, making his F1 debut with Haas in 2021, after winning the Formula 2 championship. Despite the years since the accident, the question, what is next for Michael Schumacher, remains largely unanswered. The family's commitment to privacy has been unwavering, a stance that has been both respected and questioned by fans and media alike. In 2019, reports emerged that Schumacher had been taken to Paris for stem cell therapy at the Georges Pompidou Hospital. While these reports were never officially confirmed, they sparked renewed hope among fans that advancements in medical science might improve Schumacher's condition. However, in 2021, Schumacher's longtime manager and spokesperson, Sabine Kemm, made a rare statement addressing the ongoing speculation. She emphasized that Michael's health is not a public issue, and therefore we will not comment on it. This statement served as a reminder of the family's stance and their desire to maintain Michael's privacy. The family's approach to managing information about Schumacher's condition has been a topic of discussion in itself. Some argue that the lack of information has led to unnecessary speculation and rumor mongering. Others, including many in the F1 community, have praised the family for protecting Schumacher's dignity and right to privacy. In 2023, Schumacher's lawyer, Felix Dam, provided some insight into why the family had chosen this path. He explained that releasing a final health report would not have put an end to media inquiries. Instead, it would have led to constant demands for updates, which would have been intrusive and potentially distressing for the family. What are your thoughts on Michael Schumacher's legacy and his impact on Formula One? Do you think we'll ever see another driver dominate the sport in the same way? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Formula One content. See you next time.